Hey guys, it's Alex here, and today I've got episode 10 of making a montage, and after that update video I put out yesterday, um, I now know what you guys want to see. I think it's a bit of syncing, some different types, and I will be doing some effects and all that sort of stuff. But basically what I've done, I've got this clip, and I'm just previewed it out in quarter so I can see what is going on, so let's run through this. Okay. Go to a triple headshot feed, and I've already imported that into my main composition. I'm just going to go grab my song and drag that up to the top so I can just see the different, what would you call it, beats. Okay, so we'll put that under, so this is the clip here. Now I want to do it to this drop here. So I'm going to have a cinematic in here, which I might probably go over in a later episode. I'm just going to take this down about half. Yeah, but I actually love this color correction. Really nice. Alright, okay. What are you doing? I don't know why it's not loading. And I think my After Effects, yeah, my After Effects sometimes does this. Alright, I'm just going to save it and reopen it quickly. Quick. Open recent projects. Alright. Give it a second to open. Okay. Alright, so now here we go. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use time remapping for this one because I want it to be quite controlled and I don't really need to Twixtor it anywhere. So I'm just going to go time, right click, time, enable time remapping. And basically, from here, I'm just going to go through and I'm going to set keyframes when he starts to zoom in. So we can just scrub through this. It's about there, he starts to zoom in, so I'll go over to here, set a keyframe, go forward. And he shoots there, so I will make another keyframe, and then when he's zoomed out I will set another keyframe there. Okay, so we have three keyframes, so one when he zooms in, starts to zoom in, one when he shoots, and one when he has fully zoomed out. And then what we'll do is we will go and set another keyframe for when he is about to zoom in. Go forward a few. Alright, we'll say that. Go forward to where he shoots. Now I'll show you a good method for this. Why this method's quite good on this clip in particular, because you can see he takes a long time to he's zoomed in for a long time, and I don't really want that to be like that, so I can adjust the timings. So again, when he zooms out about there, because I don't want him to be zoomed in for ages in the actual thing, so I can just change the timing, which is good. But okay, keep on going, because he takes because he's going for the headshots. He takes that long. He's zoomed in for quite a long time. Okay guys, I apologise for just pausing out there. My brother needs some help with his maths homework. Okay, but I'm back now. So where were we? Okay, so we've made our first keyframe for the for starting to zoom in on the third shot, and now we just got to find where he shoots. So use page up and page down. Shoots there, make another keyframe, and then just scrub through until he's fully zoomed out. But what I usually do on the last shot is I always Twixtor, so I'm just going to hit Control Shift and D to split the clip there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some markers on where we want our shots to be. So I'm just going to zoom in a bit, and we're going to hit the decimal key on our on your number pad, and you should play the music, then hit the star key to make a marker. Guess all I take brings me closer to my the snares. Okay, so we have a beat here. I'm just going to find the Barrett sound. I think I've already used one somewhere. There we go, Barrett. So I'm going to duplicate that. Obviously import whatever gun sound you're using, or whatever you're going to use as a gun sound. And I've already trimmed this one all down, I believe. Yeah. Okay, so we've got our beat about here. I think it's... I would take that off for a sec. See, if you put your thing on the on where you think it is, and then you play it, and it's straight away, like instantly, then you know you synced it up. And you've got to make sure it sounded right. So you just got to go forward. I think it's there. Hear the sound. Yeah, because you can hear the aftermath of it. So I know it's there. I know it's just on. It was just before my marker, but that will do. So when we duplicate our gun sound, bring it over, and we needed to do this one over here, didn't we? Just duplicate that, bring that over. Okay, so now we'll just play that through, see if it sounds right. Okay, awesome. Okay, so now what we can do is we can scoop this over, and now we've got our 3 keyframes here. But what I think I'm actually going to do is, because he stays zoomed in for a very long time, I'm actually just going to put a keyframe when the scope just comes in, and I'll just do for that one for the other ones quickly. So the moment the scope appears, I'm going to put a keyframe on our time remapping there, and then zooms out. Okay, zooms back in. Just arrow keys. Okay, we'll say that and set another keyframe. So now what we're going to do is, now we're going to have 4 keyframes for each shot. So that is going to be our first one there. So we just line that up. So that's our shot there. So we'll line that up there. Now what we can do is, we can move the keyframe we set for when he was just zoomed in a lot closer to our shot. Now basically what that's going to do is, that will still be exactly the same frame on that keyframe, but it's going to be a lot shorter. So all the time in between those 2 keyframes has been sped up, so it fits into that sort of time. So instead of being slow, it's now very quick. And now that's also stretched out all of that time for when he zooms in, which is good. So now what we can do is we can go to our second shot, and we're just going to select all of the keyframes onwards of. So this one here is when he's fully zoomed out, and then this one here, which I've selected now, is where he's just started to zoom in again. So we'll select all of these after, and we'll just drag it out. We'll go to our marker, and we're looking for that middle one. Oh, I've just moved them. So we're looking for that middle one, just there, line that up. So now the shot is on there, and then what we can do is we can shorten the time in between for the where he's zoomed in, and maybe just drag this over a tad, like so. Okay, and then we can go to the last one, find our last couple of keyframes. So we've only got 3 on the last one because we're going to Twixtor it at the end. We'll just go to our shot, line that up, like so. I'm just going to bring this last one in, because this is where he's zooming out, so we have a bit more space, so I can bring that across slightly, and that's the shot there. Put that on there, like so, and now you'll see if we go on the markers, our shots are all lined up, and that middle bit has been pretty much eliminated because we've sped it up. So now we can just trim our clip of that shot, and then what we'll do is we'll drag that other section across that we had earlier. I'm just going to take off the time remapping, and then we can search up Twixtor, drag that on to our clip, and then I've got a preset with all my Twixtor settings, and that is layer 4. Select layer 4 for the color source. Now I'm just going to go across until he's zoomed out and the score's nice and big. So we'll set a keyframe there at 100, go forward a couple of frames, drop it all the way down to about 2, and we got some very nice Twixtor. Okay, so now what we will do is just do a quick RAM preview. You always want a RAM preview just to see whether you've done it all right. Put it there. Okay. It doesn't have to be in best quality. I recommend putting it in high quality when you're just trying to find the shots, because then you can look at the look for the bolt, or when the shots fired on the HUD, when the when his ammo goes down. But yeah, that was just a time remapping sort of way of thinking. It's quite good, but I think probably in the next one I'll show you a nice way of doing Twixtor. And then I'm going to do exactly the same for this next clip here, and then we can get into, then there's quite an epic part of the song around here, and I'm going to do a nice thing there, and I'll probably do a cool effect on it, so I'll be doing a episode on that as well. And there are some effects in this which I probably will be making tutorials after I release the edit, just because I don't explain it as well as I would, I guess, in a tutorial, and it's a bit hard to follow if you got all of this other stuff going on. But yeah, so just wait for this, which is nearly done. So it goes out, and then nice Twixtor like so. Give it a second, come on. Alright, and that is done. Because I'm recording, it's all out sync. If you see out at the top of the play, it will say messed up frame rate. It's all there, but you can see it was just going out. Sometimes it drops to like 30 frames, so it slows down and that. But I'm pretty happy with that sync. Just scrubbing through, that looks good. What I'll probably do is also I'm going to go to the actually what I'll do is I'm just going to pull this keyframe out, because I like to have it nice and slow just before it all comes in. And crap, my After Effects has done that thing again. Let me go into a different composition. What do you think? Is he going to do it? I don't know, no. Alright, but yeah, I mean, alright, let me just save it. So I always have to like it to have it nice and slow just before, so we can have a nice transition, and then move straight onto the next clip. But I think that's probably about all. There's no point in me doing another clip. So as I said, in the next one there will be some nice sort of Twixtor syncing. I've, as I said in the update video, I recorded tutorials and all the glass text and forming, and I'm thinking maybe I may show you how to do these awesome explosions behind. And I've done this sort of depth of field effect that I'm pretty proud of, and you can see it sort of comes into focus, but the explosion is blurred behind it. But that's more of the VFX side, really. But yeah, that is basically it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little, quite simple, but it's always good to know different ways of syncing, just because some clips suit it, some others don't. So yeah, that's all for this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and please leave a like to show your support, and I will see you on the next one, guys. Cheers, thanks.